Lasermate, eject, operation, channel intro.
Hello, fellow YouTubers. Lady WC Stop Motioner here, and I had the Ninjago Hydro Bounty. Seabound was a phenomenal season in Ninjago. It's my second favorite season in the whole series. The sets, they first announced I was a little more interested in the Water Dragon at first, but then I found out that this set has like a detachable mech. There's apparently like a Bionicle reference. One of the stickers references a Bionicle set, and I'm a huge fan of Bionicle also. And this set comes with 10 minifigures, all 6 ninja, Prince Kalmaar, a Merlopian Guard. This is the only way to get Scuba Nia, which is kind of a drawback, but oh well. Also comes with 2 Woobots, which seems like a reference to a character from Alpha Team, to the 3 people who even know what that theme is. On the back, see there's the detachable mech. It's got a fair bit of interior space to put the little subs in it. You got a Chariot for Kalmaar. You even get scuba versions of Kai and Cole, which are not canon to the show, but what the heck, it's awesome. And for the sake of consistency, I'm good with it. You can see Wojira on the side here. Also got this awesome image of NRG Nia. Awesome set. Can't wait to build it and review it. Okay, this took me a little while to build and get around to reviewing, but here I finally have it. This thing is massive. You got so much stuff that comes with it. This set is $130, which is a little steep, but for all you get in this set, I don't really regret the purchase. So either way, let's start things off with the minifigures. Okay, so I'm going to start things off with both of the Woobots. And there's nothing particularly special. They're really goofy looking builds. I do like them, and again, they remind me of TV from Alpha Team, so that's kind of cool. These did appear in the show, but they didn't look quite like this. Either way, leg printing, nothing too unique. The printing right here, that's pretty cool. I like the Woo face. They wear the Woo's hat and all that. But yeah, nothing too special. Now we have a Merlopian Guard, and if I do end up getting all the Seabound sets, I'm going to have a lot of these guys. But I'm okay with that. I mean, this is my first exposure to this head mold. I know it's a reuse of some Season 11 sets. I only have one Season 11 set, and it's from the second half, so this is my first experience with this head mold, and I'll be honest, I really like it. I think it's really cool. I like the colors, the black and the light blue. It's just really neat looking. Here's the look without the armor. Really neat. Again, I really like the light blue. So, I don't really mind that I'm going to have multiples of these guys if I do complete the wave. Kalmaar is not perfect, but he's still a pretty awesome minifigure. I mean, the head mold is really awesome. Just get a closer look at it. My biggest complaint is that the eyes should have more of a bright green. That's kind of unfortunate, and I do wish they made a version of this head that had a crown. Anyway, here's how the body looks without the weapons and armor and such. Pretty cool. Again, I really wish there was a brighter blue because it kind of lit up in the show. The blue part of the chest here and back and everything. But still, for what it is, the minifigure is pretty awesome. I think the tentacles are an element that have been used before. I could be mistaken. And you get his weapon. It's a cool weapon. I mean, it's just a bunch of reused elements, but I'm totally fine with that. I think it's a cool weapon. And then you get the water amulet. It's kind of glittery, light blue. It's the same piece as what we got in the island sets, but just the different colors. It's pretty awesome. So yeah, that's Kalmaar. Okay, so now we get into the scuba ninja. Now I will admit, when we first saw these scuba designs, I really did not like them at all. I thought they looked awful and just not like ninja. But you know, once I saw the sets more and I saw Seabound, they grew on me. So start things off here with Kai. Now, I'm not really worrying about the swords too much, because I mean, it's cool that they made a way to hold it, but they didn't really think too much about this. The fact that sticking a sword through an oxygen tank, I mean, that's not really something you'd want to do. But it's an appreciated touch. So, as I said before, Kai did not have this scuba suit in the show, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with having designs that never made it into the show. And for what it's worth, it's pretty cool looking. Not the best of the scuba suits, but it's still pretty good. Now, detaching the gear can be a bit of a pain because you gotta attach the legs and all that. Then, of course, Kai, same face print we've been getting for him since the Ninjago movie. And we do have his hair in this set from the island. Actually, this first appeared in a Legacy set earlier this year. See the back printing? So yeah. Dang it, this guy's just falling apart on me. A pretty nice minifigure. Again, it just is kind of a bummer that we didn't see this in the show. And the main drawback with these scuba suits is that some of them, you can still see their mouth. Kai's mouth is hidden okay. But, you know, for some of them, it's not hidden very well. But either way, there's Kai. Now we got Lloyd. And again, his scuba suit is pretty good. Again, I don't really think it's the best, and his mouth is pretty visible. I do appreciate that they tried to give them all different attachments to their guns. That is really cool. I do really like that. Got some dark green. And obviously green is Lloyd's signature color, so. I don't know if I'm going to keep the flippers on all these ninja because there is a way to store them. And I don't think we ever saw these flippers in the show. So, and there he is with his hair element. Again, same face print as, you know, from the movie. It was nice to get a different face print for Lloyd in the, well, two different face prints for Lloyd in the island sets, but I guess we're back to the regular one. Back there, pretty good printing. I really need to stop doing that. Lloyd recently, I feel, has dwindled a little bit as a character. He's become a little bit of a background character, and there are rumors that he's going to be the Spotlight Ninja the next season. I really don't want that. It wouldn't really make much sense. I wanted to be Kai or Jay, because without getting into it too much, if you haven't seen Seabound yet, they suffered a pretty big blow. Both of them did. So Kai or Jay really would make more sense in the next season. I'm normally not an advocate for Kai getting spotlight seasons because I like him, but he's not my favorite ninja. But either way, there's Lloyd. Then, of course, we get Nia, the spotlight ninja this season, and as I said, exclusive to this set, which is unfortunate for kids who are going to want the main ninja of the season and can't afford to drop $130. But I did look her up on Bricklink. She's like $9, so it's not exactly like she's gone up that much in value, but still, it's kind of a shame. And this design is really awesome. I feel like there's a good bit of contrast, the sheen gray metallic as well as the light blue. I really like it. You got a sai here attached to the gun. Her hair element is not included in this set, which is unfortunate. Either way, same face print, again, that we've been getting since the movie. The back print in there is pretty awesome too. Stop. Just stop falling off. Just stop doing that. Okay. So, that is basically Nia covered. Her mouth is hidden okay. It's pretty visible, but it's still not too bad. Then we have Cole. And again, this design is not canon to the show. We never saw this, which is a shame because I really love this design. I love the black and the orange, a good bit of contrast. He just looks really cool. And, I'm glad that they included a Cole minifigure in this wave since sadly this is, the last season of Kirby Morrow voicing Cole, so I'm glad they did that. You can take his attachments off. And again, his hair element is not included in this set. Again, same face print we've been getting since the movie. Really good back printing there. I guess there's just no avoiding that. I guess I'll just have to accept that I'm just going to keep popping these things off. But either way, I do really like this design. It would have been nice to see it in the show, but oh well. I do wonder if they, design Cole and Kai with the intent of them appearing in these designs in the show or not. Be kind of interesting to know. But they probably decided to include these in the sets since people were probably kind of unhappy after we didn't get a digital Zane in the, what was it called, Prime Empire wave. Either way, that's cool. And speaking of Zane, this design is, again, really cool. You can see his heart there. I don't know why I'd want that exposed. He's got toe printing. You certainly don't see that a whole lot in with the scuba suits. The goggles, pretty visible on the white mask helmet thingy. Mouth is concealed. Again, it's concealed and it's alright. And same face print we've been getting for him since Sons of Garmadon, I think. And again, unfortunately, he's the one that doesn't have a double-sided face. But hey, that does allow for this port on the back of his head. So I guess that's pretty cool. Alright, I did it. I managed to not pop the flippers off. So, yeah. Great minifigure. Nothing super special about it, but still a good one. Then, of course, we get into Jay, which is one of my favorites of the scuba designs. Again, I might be biased because I really like Jay, but I mean, look at all the detail they got on there in the torso. I mean, that's pretty cool. Mouth, again, fairly visible, but oh well. What are you gonna do? I like all the dark blue and the slightly lighter blue, not as light as Nia, but still pretty awesome. And then he is one of the ones who came with his hair element. And once again, same face prints as in the ones that we've been getting since the Ninjago movie. So yeah, I do really like the look. It's a really nice design for Jay. Alright, so that covers all the minifigures that come in this set. So now we can get on to some of the side builds. Okay, so first we have Kalmaar's Chariot, and it's a pretty decent little side build. I do really like it. I like the manta ray, that's really cool. I don't have any of this element. I'm not sure if that's a new element or not. And you got this bendy part right here that kind of acts as the reins. While we're on it, you can just attach Kalmaar to the Chariot. Escape with the water amulet. So yeah, that's really cool. I do wish we had more vehicles for the bad guys, like there were those kind of robotic manta ray vehicle things that they use, and I really wish we had that as a set. That would be really cool. But for what it is, this is a nice little side build, and it's cool to have at least something for the bad guys. Alright, now we have the little submarine side builds, and these come in most of the Seabound sets, I think. I really wish we had one for all the ninja. Like, we got ones for Lloyd, Cole, Kai, and Zane, but not ones for Jay and Nia, which is kind of unfortunate. Okay, come on. There we go. Either way, Cole's sub got a nice design. You can see you got this part right here that was on his gun, and the same for Lloyd. And you can mount them with all their gear attached, including their flippers, which is honestly pretty awesome. Then you can just slip the gun in there if you want, like that. Then you can do the same for Cole. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And you can store this in the Hydra Bounty itself, which we will get to in a minute. Then just some other little side builds. You get this wake stand, which is okay. It's kind of goofy, but you know, I guess it's nice to have a way to store their hair elements. Then you get these little storage things, which you can stick the flippers down in, which is what I'm going to mainly do. I don't think I'm really going to be using these flippers too much. So, pretty nice little side builds. I like them. Oh boy, this thing's going to be really hard to keep on the camera, but, you know, I'll do my best. So, while this build might look a little simpler, first, at least to me, it looked not too complex. It's actually a pretty well thought out build process, and I really like it. It's a really cool looking vehicle, and it's a really unique concept. I mean, I don't think we've really seen too many subs in the Ninjago series, so that's pretty cool. And then underneath, I mean, not really a whole lot going on, but it looks fairly finished. I like the looks of it. And then up front here you have these missiles that you push on that Lego keeps using, because apparently I hate them, and I guess that's an unpopular opinion. You get these that move individually, so that's really cool. And then right here, you pull on this part. These fold out, and that's really neat. I really do like that. Unfortunately, you can't retract them by pushing in. You gotta close them manually, but at least this way you can make it look like it's making a sharp turn. And I just fired one of the missiles, and I'm just gonna leave it. Then you get the sail. That's really nice. And then, let's see if I can, there we go. There's the Bionicle product number from the Toa Terrain Crawler. And this thing is really similar to that. And that's really nice touch. Because again, I love Bionicle, and that's a set from my favorite year of Bionicles, so that's just really awesome. I just want to personally say thank you to whoever thought to stick that in there. It's really appreciated. And then right here, you get this part right here that turns. Move the sail, and you can open this part up right here, but there is a better way to get into it. And there's the command center, which is really cool. You got the compass right there, you got the steering wheel, and 4 seats. So I'm gonna go ahead and seat 4 of the Ninja. All right, so there's some Ninjas seated in there. I'm not seating the 4th one. The 4th one would be Jay, but I'm gonna use Jay for something else. But I do have his oxygen tank stored in there. When you do also get this back section right here that opens and closes. So that's pretty cool. All right, so we're done with the cockpit section. Now we get into this area right here. And if you got some extra guns, you got some clips where you can store the guns, so that's a really nice touch. Then you got these that hold the flippers. You can see right here, you can just kind of slide them in. And slide in 2, which is a little tough to do, but still. There we go. Then you got the wig stand where I'm currently storing Jay's helmet. You just kind of fiddle with it and then slide it in right there in front. So that is really nice. And then you can store the extra subs in here. So this thing's got a lot of interior space, and that is greatly appreciated by me, because interior space is something I really value. And then you just close it up, just like that. Now we get into the front here. And this is what I was talking about earlier. This is where I'm going to stick Jay. Just stick him down in there. And then this is a really neat thing. You just unclip right here. Then we're gonna get into that section. Okay, so for this part, you just wanna detach this right, not detach, it's not connected to anything, just fold this down, fold this up, and then you just take this section, unclip it, and then you got this really weird looking but really awesome mech. Now this didn't appear in the show, but I don't care because it's awesome. And that face kind of has a Bionicle look to it, so I think this is a Bionicle reference. Fold this section down if you want to. It just makes me really happy to know that LEGO designers still remember Bionicle. It's really awesome. And the nice part is that it's still, the Hydro Bounty itself still looks pretty complete without it. So I'm just going to get this reattached real quickly. And then that basically covers the Hydro Bounty. So then I can get into my final thoughts. Final thoughts. Overall, this set is awesome. If you somehow had the money for it, definitely go out and buy it. There's a lot of neat stuff here. Again, the great minifigure selection, the Bionicle references, the interior space, the little Chariot build, just so many things about this set. I just love it. I can't recommend it enough. This is just the ultimate Ninjago set. I don't regret the money I paid for it. So, that is the LEGO Ninjago Hydro Bounty, a set I've been really looking forward to, and I'm really happy with it. So, if you like this video, please be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and God bless.